Welcome to this edition of the Purity Post, a short video blog to help you understand and apply biblical truth regarding sexuality. My name is Jonathan Daugherty, and I'm the director of Be Broken Ministries, a national outreach whose mission is healing sexual brokenness by God's grace, one story at a time. The book of Proverbs in the Bible contains many wonderful gems of insight and wisdom for those who seek God and want to know His ways. In this and upcoming posts, we're going to dive into some of these proverbs that address purity, to find wisdom for the often confusing journey of sexual integrity. Proverbs chapter 2 is addressed to the writer's son. Verses 1 through 6 state, "My son, if you receive my words and treasure up my commandments with you, making your ear attentive to wisdom, and inclining your heart to understanding. Yes, if you call out for insight and raise your voice for understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From His mouth come knowledge and understanding." Before the writer even addresses the dangers of the wayward woman that's coming in later verses, he lays the foundation for what his son is to focus on. "Engage all your senses, my son, in the pursuit of wisdom, knowing and understanding the Lord of the whole universe." Listen for it, call out for it, look for it, and treasure it. Only then will you begin to understand the mysteries of God. He goes on in verses 7 through 12. He, the Lord, stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He's a shield to those who walk in integrity, guarding the paths of justice and watching over the way of His saints. Then you will understand righteousness and justice and equity, every good path. For wisdom will come into your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will watch over you. Understanding will guard you, delivering you from the way of evil. Man, this proverb is rich with encouragement, even if it is conditional. But for the one who sets their heart on obtaining wisdom and walking in integrity, there is such protection and deliverance. Finally, the writer addresses a specific area in which his son will need this protection that wisdom offers. Protection from the adulteress or forbidden woman. Verses 16 through 20 read, "So you will be delivered from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words, who forsakes the companion of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house sinks down to death and her paths to the departed. None who go to her come back, nor do they regain the paths of life. So you will walk in the way of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous." Wow. This is sobering stuff, but it doesn't need to overwhelm us. Remember, the writer set up this whole warning with the good news of the protection and deliverance God provides to those who diligently seek wisdom and understanding. But it is a dark picture of what entanglement with the adulterous woman will bring. Death. Her house sinks down to death. What a vivid image. Those who go to her are sucked into a journey toward death. But this warning is bookended with two great phrases. The first is in verse 16, "So you will be delivered." And the second comes in verse 20, "So you will walk." The wisdom that God provides to those who seek Him is both a way of escape as well as a guide to grow. You will be delivered by the treasure of wisdom you have gained from your pursuit of the living God. You will also walk or live in goodness and righteousness by that same wisdom. Do you want to live a life of purity? Do you want to experience abundant life and peace? Then bend your ear toward heaven. Cry out at the top of your voice for insight and understanding, and search for God like you would a hidden treasure. The Lord promises that all who seek Him find Him, and all who cry out to Him, He hears. Then you will receive wisdom and walk in the way of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous. Thanks for watching this edition of the Purity Post. If you'd like more resources, please visit BeBroken.com or call our toll-free number at 1-800-49-PURITY. Keep pressing on.